Very good evening and welcome to the historic Bogambara Stadium in the heart of Kandy as we bring you live coverage on the Papare TV of the Dialog Schools Rugby League 2025. And it's Kingswood College taking on Mahanama College in a crucial fixture in the league stage as it heats up, and it will be Kingswood who will be hosting Mahanama here at Bogambara, and surprisingly it's sunny here at Bogambara. All the matches that was previously played here was played in muddy, slippery conditions, but that has changed today, and we'll see fast open rugby played today here at Bogambara as we will take a look at the weather forecast. A maximum temperature of 27 degrees, a minimum of 25, and a wind speed of 13 kilometers per hour from the left of your screen to the right, and it's mostly cloudy, although the sun is pouring down here at Bogambara. And we will now take a look at the last week highlights. It was Trinity who thumped Thurston 48 points to 19, and Royal hammering St. Joseph's 33 points to 14, and Sri Sumangala surprising winners against Vidyartha, and Wesley beating the Antonians at Nithavala 24 points to 3, and St. Thomas winning 50 points to 35 against Mahanama, and Kingswood winning at Maradana 27 points to 18 against Zaira, and St. Peter's edging ever so close, and Isipatana 32 points to 19 is how that game ended. And the last game 22 points to 18, DS Senanayaka edging past Anand, who have secured a win yesterday against the Antonians at Nithavala. This is the last week results. Trinity 48 points to 19 against Thurston. Royal hammering St. Joseph's 33-14. Mahanama losing against the Thomians 50-35. Sri Sumangala here at Pallekele, they won 24 points to 12, and Kingswood won at Zaira College grounds 27 points to 18, and Wesley downing the Antonians 24 points to 3, and Peters edging past Science 29 points to 23, and Isipatana hammering Dharmaraja, and DSN Anayaka edging ever so close against Anand 22 points to 18. Well, this is this week results. Yesterday, DS Senanayaka went over 36 points to 29 against Science at Havelock Park, and Sri Sumangala won 33 points to 20 against Thurston here at Bogambara, and the Thomians hammering 48 points to 5 against Dharmaraja, and Ispatana 38 points to 27 against Zahira, and Trinity 29 points to 7 of the Josephians, and Anand edging past the Antonians yesterday 30 points to 27. That was a really close game, and Wesley beating the Peterites. That was a massive win for Wesley, and finally Royal went over 29 points to 7 against Vidyartha. And now we will go for a short commercial break, and when we do come back, we'll have more action.
Creamy richness redefined. Smooth, soft, spreadable. Introducing Fondre with canola and sunflower oil.
රාමෙන් පාරක් දාමුද?
මෙතන
මෙතන විතරක් නෙමෙයි. ඕනෙම තැනක රාමෙන්.
හඳුන්වා දෙන මෙල්බන් ස්නැකර්ස් කොරියන් රාමෙන් සේවරි විස්කට්. රාමෙන් සරට සෙට් වෙන්න.
Park Avenue, long-lasting fragrance, unshakable confidence.
Some bonds last a lifetime. Nippon Cement.
Keep sweating. Keep pushing the limits. Keep stepping up your game. Keep shining. Keep rising. No matter what your fitness goal is, we are always there by you, with you. Iodex. Get. Spray. Go.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
එක පැත්තකින් වාගෙනදී තව පැත්තකින් මතුවෙනවා. මේ ටයිල් එක බෑ. දෙක තුනක් කැරිලත් එක්ක. චොමරි අක්කා.
ජීවිත කාලය පුරාම අල්ලන් ඉන්න නම් ටයිල් අල්ලන්න ඕන ස්විස් ටෙක් ටයිල් ඇඩිසිව්.
ස්විස් ටෙක් ටයිල් ඇඩිසිව් අල්ලන්න හොඳම කෙනා.
Hi, I'm Tarinder Raswat. To all the schools participating in the Schools Rugby League 2025, we wish you all the very best and good luck.
සමදා සමහන් සමදා සුවෙන්.
German engineered tires for Sri Lankan roads. Seat car radials. The road is yours.
Park Avenue, long-lasting fragrance, unshakable confidence.
Maliban lemon puff puff, lemon puff, Maliban lemon puff. හැම සිතක්ම පිපිදේ, රස lemon රසයේ. ජීවිතයම මිහිරයි. Maliban lemon puff puff, lemon puff, Maliban lemon puff, Maliban lemon puff. Chill when lemon.
Our forests come in many forms. They can be up in the hills or down in the plains, fed by the rain or sculpted by the sun. Our forests are deeply rooted in us. They are a living inspiration.
Bring that inspiration home. Lanka Tiles. Fine living. Redefined.
ඉන්ජෙක්ෂන් එක.
බයද? ඒවටත් බෙහෙත් අපි ළඟ තියෙනවා. ඉඳගන්න.
උස්වත්ත පවුලින් හඳුන්වා දෙන රස ඇබ්බැහිය. චර්පි චිප්ස්. රිදෙන්න දැනෙන රස. තව ඉන්ජෙක්ෂන් එකක් ගහමුද?
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි. නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Love rugby.
Live rugby.
Prima Kotumi. Fun tamai.
As the pioneer in Sri Lanka's bottled water industry, American Water has set the standard for over 3 decades to help you stay hydrated wherever you may roam, to provide healthy hydration for your whole home, and to nourish your growing family. With island-wide distribution, we've reached the homes and hearts of every Sri Lankan, ensuring healthy hydration for all. For over 30 years, we've brought the Earth's bounty directly to you, wherever you are, whatever your needs.
කොහෙන් හරි කමන්නේ ෆොටෝ එක තිබ්බනම් මට මේ බිත්තියේ කැත වහගන්න තිබ්බා.
චොමරි අක්කා.
පිත්තියට ස්විස්ටේ ස්කිම් කෝඩ් ගාලා ෆිනිෂ් කළා නම් ඔය ප්‍රශ්න මුකුත් නැහැ.
ස්විස්ටෙක් ස්කිම් කෝට් ෆිනිෂ් එකට හොඳම කෙනා.
Park Avenue, long-lasting fragrance, unshakable confidence.
German engineered tires for Sri Lankan roads. Seat car radials. The road is yours.
Park Avenue, long-lasting fragrance, unshakable confidence.
Welcome back to Bogambara Stadium, where Kingswood College will be hosting Mahanama. And now take a look at the points table of the first group. Wesley winning 4 out of 4 and defeating Peters yesterday. And 23 points Wesley have. They have 3 bonus points. They did not get a bonus point yesterday. And DS Senanaka and Anand will probably go to the plate segment, and Science will be joining the Antonians in the bowl segment. And joining me in commentary is Sudarshana Piris. A very good evening, Sudarshana.
Good evening, Kavit. Good evening to all our viewers joining us on ThePapare. Yes, interesting Group 1 points table with Wesley ending the Patriot unbeaten streak since 2023. Brilliant win for the Double Blues, who have been showcasing that they are definitely going to be the team to beat. Yes, and Anand will have to settle for plate, and Anand will be absolutely thrilled that they've managed to get that win on the road to the Antonians. In Group B, Tomians and Isipatana are unbeaten and are tied at 24 points. Kingswood College on 3rd position. They'd like to make sure that they go into the final week retaining that position, so they will be after a win. Zahira went down to Isipatana, so 7 points there, and Mahanama College with 6 points will want to make sure that they leapfrog into the plate segment. That's going to be interesting, because otherwise if Kingswood lose this game, they will drop down to the 5th position. Group 3A, Royal and Trinity continue their unbeaten streak and have 24 points to show for. Sumangala have been the impressive team in the 3rd position. St. Joseph's going down to Trinity leaves him at number 4 with Vidyartha and Thurston yet to register the single win. Vidyartha is not looking very good, because despite a strong performance last time around against Royal, they are yet to get a win under their belt, so they will have to work hard next weekend to make sure that they change that force.
And the top point scorers: Didulu Jayasuriya, Idris Farooq, Mayank Dias, Minlo Yaddehige and Dilruwan Pereira. Only Didulu Jayasuriya and Minlo Yaddehige have the points solely on tries itself, and Idris Farooq, Mayank Dias and Dilruwan Pereira have the kicking points as well in that.
The two Royals at the top with 40 is why Royal has been steadily improving and have showcased their success in this league unbeaten so far. Mayank Dias of St. Thomas's, very, very crafty player, and Millia Dehige, the winger for Trinity, touching down several times, getting his name on the top point scorers board. With Dilruwan Pereira of Science, who basically carries that entire team, getting 34 points. Top try scorers, like we discussed, Didulu Jayasuriya in the first spot with 8 tries, Yaddehige with 7. Dinuka Pereira again from Royal with 6 tries. Kavin Jaisingh from Isipatana 4 and Abdul Malik, the young fullback from Trinity, gotten down twice.
And now we will go for a short commercial break, and when we do come back, we'll have the team cards and live action.
Whose fault is this? Looks like someone didn't use Tokyo Superset for bricklaying and plastering. Tokyo Superset. Do it right the first time.
Now Rexona Sports Defense 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සදහමයි.
Love rugby.
Live rugby.
Prima Kotumi. Fun tamai.
වතුරත් ලීක් වෙලා ස්ලැබ් එකත් ඉවරයි. බලන්නකො දැන් සාලේ කැත. චමරි.
ස්විස්ටෙක් ඇක්වාෂීල්ඩ් 2K waterproof දැම්මනම් වතුර කාන්දු වෙන්නෙත් නෑ. හිතටත් නිදහස්.
Swistek Aquashield 2K Waterproofer. සීල් කරන්න හොඳම කෙනා.
උස්වත්ත පවුලින් හඳුන්වා දෙන රසයක් බැයිය. Chirpy chips. රිදෙන්න දැනෙන රස.
Now Rexona Sports Defense 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සදහමයි. Now Rexona Sports Defense 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සදහමයි.
Follow your dreams, achieve your goals. With every step, let your story unfold. In this world you will shine. Just believe it's your time. Sky is the ultimate limit. Never can you stop any day.
Chase your dream career with eSoft Metro Campus.
Saratama enjoy karanga party ekata go.
Night Go Pocket Perfume. Youth ekata go ekak.
The road is yours.
German engineered tires for Sri Lankan roads. Seat car radials. The road is yours.
Park Avenue, long-lasting fragrance, unshakable confidence.
That was summer refreshment, the train ekata go.
Night Go Pocket Perfume. Youth ekata go ekak.
වතුරත් ලීක් වෙලා ස්ලැබ් එකත් ඉවරයි. බලන්නකො දැන් සාලේ කැත. චමරි.
ස්විස්ටෙක් ඇක්වාෂීල්ඩ් 2K waterproof දැම්මනම් වතුර කාන්දු වෙන්නෙත් නෑ. හිතටත් නිදහස්.
Swistek Aquashield 2K Waterproofer. සීල් කරන්න හොඳම කෙනා.
දවසම ෆ්‍රෙෂ් වෙන්න. O3 Spirit and Freedom Perfumed Body Spray.
Boss, you're the one who lifted this company to where it is today, ne? Your work is so well organized and your capability really shines through it.
While you're working hard to earn your yearly bonus, save money with Commercial Bank's Power Bonus. Open an account with just 5,000 rupees and earn bonus interest every 3 months straight.
Hi, I'm Janibid Dilshan. 2025 පාසල් රග්බි තරඟාවලියේ සෙල්ලම් කරන හැමෝටම හොඳින් සෙල්ලම් කරන්න මම සුබ පතනවා.
උස්වත්ත පවුලින් හඳුන්වා දෙන රසයක් බැයිය. Chirpy chips. රිදෙන්න දැනෙන රස.
Park Avenue, long-lasting fragrance, unshakable confidence.
Welcome back to the live action as we bring you pictures from Bogambara. School song of Kingswood College. Song. School songs done of both the schools and the players will be now introduced to the dignitaries as we take a look at team cards. Mahanama College team card Taranga Silva is the Chamadita and Deshan Avishkar putting up at the front row. Nesara Neluna Hansaka Shakya in the locks and Akhilesh Hettigoda, Vishal Vemanya and Manidu Gunawardena manning at the third row. Situma Fernando will be at the halfback alongside Situm Ratnayaka who will man at the fly-half position. Malidu Hapuhin and Shan Ratnasiri will be in the wings with Nihadu Bandara and Netum Nimbiru in the centre combination. At the back will be Malika Danuja who will be the last line of defence. The finishers Fonseca Akesh Ratnayaka, Metsara Aditya Deshan Ratnayaka, Skipper Kannagara, Sanjara and Khalidu. For Kingswood College, Atif Jaruk, Dulisha Rasanjara and Temasha Telekaratna is on in the front row with Pansila Bandar and Shamit Safras as the locks and Chanido Adhikari and Akila Dilshan and Madhuranga Pushpakumara in the third row. The backs will be Tavishek Naika, the skipper alongside Rusit Tamodi who will be making his debut for Kingswood College, Dulaj Fernando and Sadev Amarasuri in the wings. Ashik Kasmi and Sachintana Samantha has been the preferred centre pairing for Kingswood College with Raveen Baudwin coming back to the full-back position. Finishers Premaratna Ratnayaka, Madhugal, Setmal Bandar, Karavita, Marasingha, John, Karna Telaka and Ranavira. The man in the middle will be taking care of this game with the whistle. Referee Jeevaka Fonseca will be looking to make sure that we, all of us, make use of this brilliant sun that's down here in Bogambara, a rare sight in the past couple of weeks. Most of the games that have been played at this ground have been muddy and sluggy, but today the weather gods so far have been kind to us, and we will be hoping the weather will hold up until the end. There is a nice breeze that's going across the ground and kicking in Bogambara is always tricky if you're not used to the conditions. So that's something Kingswoodians will want to make sure that they will take use of early in this game. Mahanama, on the other hand, will be looking to settle down within the first quarter, put a marker down and get an explosive start. They've done some changes, dropping their skipper to the bench, and also some tactical changes in their front eight. So it'll be interesting to see how Kingswood will come out to counter.
Mahanama coming back to the top division only last season, and they've already defeated Dharmaraja in this group, and it was a good game at Malana, and that's the only win Mahanama have so far, and Kingswood fresh off a victory against Zaira at Maradana, and hence their confidence levels will be really high.
Situm Ratnaika with ball in hand for Mahanama College, looking to kick off this game. A pulsating affair between former champions Kingswood College and the new entry to A Division Mahanama College. The clearance not successful, but Kingswood do very well to regather that ball. Skipper now getting the forwards to do some work. In goes Pansilu Bandara to the pocket. Baldwin duly complies, and the exit is outside the 22.
Outstanding work from the new man Rusit Tamod. He collected his own kick, and the second kicker Bowdy had to put it out on the touch because he was at the ruck as the hooker prepares for Mahanama.
Isirichamadit's throw this time good, beautifully taken, held up for a second. Mahanama looking to go to their backs. Hapuhin, the chosen target, who has already showcased plenty speed on field. Chamudit went in for a terrific try. Hapuhin against Isipatana. Fernando, a wobbly ball to Situm Ratnaika, who was on the outs there. Kingswood looking to counter, beautifully done. Brilliant counter ruck from Kingswood College. Timed it to perfection. Saw that there was a mismatch of players securing that ball, and exceptionally done. Situm Ratnaik, all he could do was to try and hang on to that ball while on the ground, earning the penalty for Kingswood.
Rusit Tamod with the penalty kick just finds around 15 meters. That's the second kick-off for the game for him, and good work at ruck time for Kingswood as Rasanjana readies his throw-in.
Collected by Kingswood College, who are looking to run. A big forward crashes through, but equally well met by a double tackle. Ekanaika playing with advantage. Goes for a box, and it's a 50-22, is it? 50-22, yes. Brilliant work by the skipper, Ekanaika.
Ekanaika spotted the space behind. The winger of Mahanama was far away up, and Tavish Ekanaika puts the 50-22 as Danan Rasanjana. throws in, knock on by Mahanama as Mahanama have lost possession.
Kingswood College not getting that line out right, and Mahanama scampering with that, so referee deems that there was no advantage. Scrum in favor of Mahanama College.
By the looks of it, it's a cut above or under the eye. It could be a blood pin. Probably. By the looks of it, gets up to his feet. Thought there was a cut. There's a little bit of blood as well.
Yeah, nothing. A little bit of Vaseline wouldn't cover up. Referee Fonseca, known for being very, very clear with his charges.
Outside in 22.
Outside the 22. So cannot kick it out on the full. Referee says ball not in completely. Mahanama cannot kick this one out on the full. I hope that message has been communicated from Situpa Fernando to Situm Ratnayaka. Good second scrum. Here's Ratnayaka taken back is the call, and he does brilliantly well to get that away. And gets possession back as well. That's a brilliant territorial gain for Mahanama College, because a Kingswood player who charged down that ball got his hand to it. Five minutes into the game, we've already have a 4 line out. First one from Mahanama, who secures it, setting it up. Good drive from Mahanama, who already travelled 5 meters. A break at the back from Isuru Chamudit. Here's Deshan Navishkar carrying it forward for Mahanama College. Ball available at the back, and they go to the backs. Big tackle on Ratnayaka. Play on, says the referee. Opportunity for Kingswood to counter. A kick, charge down. Mahanama didn't enter that ruck from the gate. Ekanayaka flungs it out. A little bit of a fumble, but collected by Jaruk. Space on the outside, inside ball. Crashing in was Asmi. Now Ekanayaka looking to snipe through, as all good scrum halves do. Asmi acting half back. The forward initially in to mind. Should have held on to that ball.
Tried to put in that offload while going into deck. And initial good work from Tavish Ekanayaka is being spilled, and Mahanama will have a scrum inside their own half, although they'll probably look to run this.
Scrum for Mahanama. They can't kick it out on the full, remember. So we'll have to make sure that they use their centers. Ratnayaka puts a little dink up. Checking back for that was Sachinta Samananta, and Netum Nimviru is going to be in trouble. There's a play on there. I beg your pardon. It's the number 20 for Mahanama. Ibuka Bandara who gets the marching orders, and he can consider himself very lucky because the player landed safely, and Kingswood make hash out of that penalty kick. Needed to kick it out. Good carry from Mahanama College, who are down to 14 men, showing some heart now and enterprise, winning the physical contact in the faces, but right on top of that ball was a Kingswood player. It was Dulisha Rasanjana who did that good work in that scrum cap. Kingswood wanting to take the penalty as a scrum early in this game. They're full of confidence about their set plays, wanting to have a first phase roll of the dice at Mahanama College. In good attacking zone, this Ekanayaka gives it to Thamodya, puts the ball up, taken into the 22 by the chasers. Mahanama now looking for the exit, but that time the number 4 Pansilu Bandara attacking that ruck from the sides.
No advantage.
So penalty for Mahanama College to try and get out of the 22.
I think it was given against the number 4 Pansilu Bandara for coming in from the side, and a good penalty put over by Mahanama, going in to the opposition half for probably the second time in the game. It will be Mahanama to throw in. ThePapare is the one assigned the duties. There's a win from the left to right. He needs
this time opting to go to number 4, but ball still scampers away to the Mahanama corner. Kingswood looking to pounce on that, loses the ball forward. Kingswood showing some aggression in the contact area. They want to make sure that they boss that area. They're not going to be put into under pressure physically by this Mahanama outfit. And also their backs showcasing a lot of confidence. Feed by Fernando. Ratnayaka puts in a up and under. Some footballing skills by Dulaj Fernando. Thamodya to Samantha. Ekanayaka. Advantage in favor of Kingswood as Pushpa Kumar attacks it in. Thamodya just attempts a drop goal, but the penalty was coming.
penalty for an offside. Thamodya knew he had the penalty advantage coming in favor of themselves, and decided to go to the drop goal. And Kingswood have opted to go for touch by the looks of it. Thamodya making his debut for Kingswood, and hands over the kicking duties to Bowdy, who will put this into touch, and it will be a line out in favor of Kingswood inside the red zone of Mahanama.
Bowdwin with 20 meters on his touch, 5 meters out from that 5 meter line. Kingswood need to make sure that they hit the man.
Wait. मैं अतुल again. मैं अतुल कम कर. I see. Then stay in your tunnel, please. Okay. This is the last warning.
Kingswood College setting up a more on the front foot now, moving forward. It's going to be difficult to catch this one if they get their direction right. Advantage in favor of Kingswood College. Ekanayaka looking to snipe. Ekanayaka offloads to Rusit Tamodya, who sneaks in but lays it available for the forwards. Referee Fonseca says no advantage. Quickly taken by Kingswood Tamodya, and he's the big number 8 going down for the first commercial bank try. Madhuranga Pushpakumara from Kingswood College. Touching down for the first Amana Bank try of the game for Kingswood in the 13th minute. Quick thinking by the skipper. Tamodya got a hand to it, and the clear mismatch of physicality proving too much for Mahanama defenders.
Good work. The quick tap taken by Ashik Kazmi, and hands it over to the number 8, Madhuranga Pushpakumara, who goes over for the first Amana Bank try of the game for Kingswood. Good start from Kingswood, as Bowdin has the distance just short of the post. Here's a replay. Here was the penalty that was given. Look at this. Ashik Kazmi, the number 12, takes the quick tap, has Pushpakumara on his inside, and gives him thumbs up as well, as Mahanama will restart. They are playing with a man down. Kingswood need to punish the scores when they are a man down. Ashik Kazmi collects, gives it to Tamodya.
Little fumble from Tamodya, but puts a little dink. Here's an opportunity for Mahanama. Situpa Fernando attacks the gaping gaps that are opening up. He's the stand-in skipper, Isuru Pirish. Fernando finds Nesara Nenula, the big lock. Changing direction now, Ratnayaka. Weaving run from the winger, Hapuhinna. The try scorer, Madhuranga Pushpakumar, that time being the guilty party. Referee says you can take it quickly, but not from the wrong mark. So Mahanama has an opportunity now to kick it out, try and get some meters on it. Has it been overcooked? Yes, it has.
There's that wind that's coming in from the left to right. That has been the story of Bogambara. There's a strong wind coming in from the entrance left of your screen to the right, and the away kickers who hasn't practiced here will have a tough time, and also the hookers will have a torrid time as well, because the wind here plays a huge factor.
It does. Kingswood looking to run. Here's Baldwin, steps in, gets a go forward ball that's going to be penalised. Hands on the ball is the call from referee Fonseca. So another opportunity for Mahanama College. They can point towards the post, try and get some points, but opts to go to the line. Ratnayaka this time getting a feel for the win, goes across. As you can see on the flag of the assistant referees, that is a strong gush of wind that's going from left to the right of your screens. Pierce with the throw, hand on there. Play on is the call from the referee. Gunawardena takes it forward. Now the big Nenula. Kingswood trying to come through. Has been penalised. Going for a set short tap move. Have they watched any Barbas? In goes Shakya in a more conventional 3-2-3 forward setup. And there has been an unforced error.
Good work from Dulish Rasanjana. He's making amends at the breakdown. He's trying to counteract every ruck. Although one was penalized by the referee, he did manage to cause havoc at the breakdown, and that is why Kings would have a defensive scrum inside the 22 meters as Ekanayaka feeds.
Baldwin at the back, charge down. Luckily, Tamodya is there. Chases for the kick. Hapuinna tries to turn around and go inside. Now possession inside the 22 meters for Mahanama College. Well, looking to slow it down. Fernando in the midst, and they've lost control. They've lost the footing. It has been slowed down. It was too slow coming out. Mahanama guilty of keeping the ball and not moving it.
Kingswood, good work at ruck time yet again, as they do manage. It was a late kick, late charge down from Tamodya, bowed in rather, but Tamodya did put the kick away as Ekanayaka gives it to Tamodya. Here's Ashik to Bowdin. Bowdin taking the ball into contact. Here's the winger in space. He's being bundled pretty well off feet. Ball available for Ekanayaka.
Kingswood need to make sure that they get out of their danger zones. Referee Fonseca comes back for a forward pass, so opportunity now for Mahanama in a very good attacking zone, effectively almost right in front of the goal post, as Mahanama has been restored to the original number. Needu Bandara spending 10 minutes and returning. Here's the break. Ratnayaka well marked. Vidyartha putting pressure and playing on. But we'll come back for the initial knock on. Big tackle on Ratnayaka. That time from the rushing up Kingswood defense.
Kingswood winning the battle up front. In the scrums haven't moved either way, have been really stable, but Kingswood have managed to turn over a couple of Mahanama's throw-ins as the number 8 breaks.
Akila Dilshan playing in that number 8 position today, despite wearing that number 7 jumper. Tamodya gives it to Azmi. Baldwin with the show and go inside ball, attempt of
Advantage knock on.
interception. Only a knock-on advantage in favour of Kingswood College, but there was opportunity, good idea by Baldwin to look at his inside shoulder, but the only problem was the supporting runner was a little too deep to his liking.
lucky from a Kingswood point of view, because that could have easily been an intercept try. But the Mahanama player stuck an arm out, but the referee deemed that he went by both hands as the number 8 breaks again, wearing the number 7 jersey.
Akila Dilshan with the break. Ekanayaka puts ball to boot. Box kick, but this is a danger man. Nimviru, who's isolated. Mahanama managed to get the ball away. Isiru Piris.
Advantage in high tackle.
High tackle advantage in favor of Mahanama. Look to roll the dice. Here's Ratnayaka with a step. Ratnayaka still going. Ratnayaka with one man to beat now. Steps in, steps out. Plenty of blue jerseys around. Leave it, says the referee. So available for Mahanama. 5 meters out. Here's Fernando with a snipe. Now the forwards will hit at the line. Kingswood managing to move them laterally, but that has been scored. That's the first Amana Bank try for Mahanama College. Deshan Avishka is the try scorer, and they were equalized right underneath the post. Easier conversion coming up for Mahanama. And Deshan Avishka gets the equalizer in the 23rd minute.
Brilliant work from Mahanama. They have been camping inside the Kingswood half for quite a while now, and their yellow card returned, and there was no caps opening, and it was a brilliant break from the number 10 Ratnayaka, who initially set things up for that beautiful try. It was a beautiful break from Ratnayaka as the forwards did the hard work inside, just meters short, and they go. Initially thought Kingswood did manage to hold him up, but somehow wriggled free and dots down over the whitewash and right under the post as well, and hence it will be an easy conversion to the number 9, I think, by the looks of it. 10 Ratnayaka, the Ratnayaka who made that brilliant break as he converts another try, another Amana Bank try. Sidhum Ratnayaka converts the second Amana Bank try of the game. Mahanama at the 25th minute of the mark, and they've managed to get the lead for the first time in the game.
Yes, after 23 minutes equalize, and then the conversion from Sidhum Ratnayaka, adding the extras for Mahanama College. Now in the lead. Horse will take a long breath here, and will want to make sure that they regroup and play rugby as much as they possibly can in the opposition half. Baldwin to restart, hits it flat into the 22 meters, and Ratnayaka says thank you very much, I'll clear it out, but doesn't find touch. Opportunity for Kingswood College. Straight away reply and reclaim the lead. Quick ball available, that's going to be a penalty. Taking the scrum off out. Quickly taken by Fonseca. 10 OK says the referee. Kingswood showing some enterprise. Truck and trailer from the forwards. They'll go for a couple more. Kingswood. Jaruk with a big carry. Mahanama player needed to roll away. He was on the ball. Now inching closer to that 5 meters. Kingswood crowd is up on their feet. Rasanjana yet again getting in on the act. Offside advantage in favor of Kingswood now. Mahanama defense close to the fringes, in tatters. Still patient Kingswood, but referee Fonseca says no advantage, so comes back for the penalty. Options now. Ekanayaka thinks of the options and takes the correct one, if you ask me.
Look at it.
Baldwin given the challenge of putting the 3.
Tavish Ekanayaka
Again, impact
has a very good role model. His brother Dina Ekanayaka plays for Sri Lanka, so he's probably have had a
number 5 outside the manage game, number 5.
As Bowdin will look to at the penalty and goes through the middle. Brilliant work from Bowdin. It was a regulation kick, but had to be made.
Well, there is a massive gust of wind. Kingswood currently playing against the wind, so Kingswood playing with the wind is going to be a different animal. So Mahanama needs to be on notice.
23.
And also there is sun in the eye of the Kingswood players currently. Sahan Ratnasiri asked to come back to the bench with the number 14 of Mahanama College, Nimviru, coming onto the field. Restart from Kingswood, but holding on is the call from the referee. Asmi not releasing the ball.
Ashik Asmi was isolated. It was probably going to be an obstruction, but the Kingswood player did really well to get out of it. And here's a kicking game going between Ratnaik and Bowdin. As soon as Kingswood got back into the lead with that penalty, Mahanama now have an opportunity to go up by 2 points. 30 minutes on our clock and 5 minutes remaining. Kingswood, as you said, need to score all their points in this half with the assisted win, and Mahanama rather with the assisted win as Ratnayaka slots it to the right of the right upright.
Should have been regulation cricket, very difficult because there is a massive gust of wind. If we can show you some of the flags, sponsor banners on the outside as well, and Kingswood College making absolute mockery of that. The 22-meter restart kicked out on the full. Options for Mahanama, either a line out or a scrum. And Chamudi ThePapare says we will gladly have the scrum from the place that was kicked out. So options from either side of the field for Mahanama College. Has Ratnaik and Hapuin on the shorter side of the field. Going to the short side, Ratnaik wrap around in the corner is Hapuin. Ball available. Here's Fernando sniping. Floated ball to Paris, and that's going to be a scrum in favor of Kingswood College.
Well, the distribution from the scrum half of Mahanama hasn't been really good.
I think that time it was a forward who was deputizing for Fernando, who had sniped earlier. Ekanayaka needs to get out of this area, but Kingswood looking to kick and chase. Underneath it is Nimviru. Good tackle on him and decent jackling as well. No problem with the jackal. There was competition from Danuj, where Kingswood lost the ball. Deshan Avishka with the carry for Mahanama. Advantage, yet again a penalty advantage in favour of Mahanama College. Quickly taken, not 10 metres, so cannot travel. 10 no case, says the referee. That was Ekanaika who had dropped back. Mahanama desperately looking for a score inside the 22 metres now. Fernando to the lanky Shakya. Ratnaika. Ball hits the Kingswood defender as Jaruk sets it down. Now Baudwin looking to exit and has found touch on the 40-metre mark. Appreciated by the Kingswood faithful.
Very good kick this time by Baudin. Had the last kick charged down inside the 22 metres, inside the red zone. So there was probably a lot of pressure, but they did manage to put around 20 to 25 meters on that kick, and it's a 3-man line out. Jumped at the fourth man, wayward pass yet again.
Mahanama, however, still holds position, will want to make sure that they somehow get into the lead. Here's Shakya again getting in on the act. Fernando to the skipper for the day, Chamudit Paris, and has been tackled beautifully by Pansiru Bandar. Here's Ekanaika looking to run with ball in there, and Ashik still alive for Kingswood College. Sachinta Samantha with the carry, beats a couple of defenders. New advantage coming in. Duldisara Sanjana, high tackle and offside. Tilakaratna still live for Kingswood College. In the corner is Fernando. Another high tackle advantage coming in. Kingswood asking questions. Ekanaika. Pick and go is the name of the game, and this time not held in the tackle. Referee Fonseca says multiple advantages available. Penalties littered around the park, and most of the Mahanama players have hands on their hips.
Good pressure from Kingswood. They've kept the ball alive. Whenever they've gone to ground, they've looked to put that offload to the supporting lines, and that has worked a couple of times. And they've slotted in Rosit Tamod at 10, and it was Asik Kazmi who played all the first games for Kingswood at number 10, and a new position in given the reins to run the patterns as Ekanaika takes it quickly.
Here's a planned move. Rasanjana taking the ball forward. Pick and go. Looking for the latch to support to push them over. Kingswood College with the forwards. And that's going to be the second Amana Bank try for Kingswood College, and second Amana Bank try for Madhuranga Pushpakumara. Getting in for a brace. 2 Amana Bank tries for Kingswood College as they extend their lead. 13 points to 7. Kingswood will go into the half time much relieved than they were. Good body position from Madhuranga Pushpakumara. There was no stopping him from that distance and that angle. Opportunity for Baudwin to put add 2 more points, make it 15-7. Connection is good, but the direction was not. So the score will remain 13-7 in favour of Kingswood College. As referee Fonseca deems that there is a couple of more minutes to be played on the referee's clock.
Interesting on how Kingswood have persisted on Bowdin when he's not had a good day, but there's Rusit Tamode who can do the honours with the boot as well in their ranks.
Well, Kavin playing his debut game. Kingswood will be looking to manage the workload that they hand to him on his debut game, as the ball is beautifully fielded by Azmi. Kick and chase by Kingswood College. Mahanama losing the ball forward under pressure. Running from a pick and go versus the number 11. New men in for Kingswood. Kingswood still going, back of the hand. Needed support, that's the try scorer, Pushpa Kumara. Pushpa Kumara going, he's going in for the third Amana Bank try. What a brilliant day, dream game for this number 8 turned lock. Absolute brilliant stuff, hat-trick, and everybody celebrates. Third Amana Bank try for Kingswood College. They would have been happy going into the half-time, 13-7, but 18-7 reads so much better. Absolute try of the game. Got involved multiple times in that. Madhuranga Pushpakumar had the good sense to be running that outside line. Gets support from his winger. And in he goes for the third score. This would have really hurt the pride and the morale of the lads from Mahanama College. Kingswood. Well, Bowdwin says it's Rusit Tamode that time. He says the wind's a little too much for a place kick, mate. I'll take the drop. 20-7. Kingswood in front at half time.
And we'll go for a short commercial break, and when we do come back, we'll have second half action.
Creamy richness redefined. Smooth, soft, spreadable. Introducing Fondre with canola and sunflower oil.
Big question, right? What if you didn't have to choose just one version of yourself? What if you could explore them all? In one universe, you're building the future. In another, you're saving the planet. Or leveling up in the business world. At ESU, every class, every opportunity unlocks a new version of yourself, so that you can discover the best one. Welcome to the Infinite You. Welcome to ESU.
විහිළු නෙමේ ටෝකියෝ සුපර් ඕන වැටකට සුපර්.
Park Avenue, long-lasting fragrance, unshakable confidence.
Keep sweating. Keep pushing the limits. Keep stepping up your game. Keep shining. Keep rising. No matter what your fitness goal is, we are always there by you, with you. Iodex. Get, spray, go.
Nava Rexona Sports Defense 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි. Nava Rexona Sports Defense 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Big question, right? What if you didn't have to choose just one version of yourself? What if you could explore them all? In one universe, you're building the future. In another, you're saving the planet. Or leveling up in the business world. At ESU, every class, every opportunity unlocks a new version of yourself so that you can discover the best one. Welcome to the Infinite You. Welcome to ESU.
That was summer refresh when the train they gotta go.
At night go, pocket perfume. You take it a go, ekak.
The road is yours.
German engineered tires for Sri Lankan roads. Seat car radials. The road is yours.
Saratama enjoy karanga party you gotta go.
At night go, pocket perfume. You take it a go, ekak.
Love rugby.
Live rugby.
Prima Kotumi. Fun tamai. එක පැත්තකින් වාගෙනදී තව පැත්තකින් මතුවෙනවා. මේ ටයිල් එක බෑ. දෙක තුනක් කැඩිලත් එක්ක. චොමරි අක්කා.
ජීවිත කාලය පුරාම අල්ලන් ඉන්න නම් ටයිල් අල්ලන්න ඕන ස්විස් ටෙක් ටයිල් ඇඩිසිව්.
Swiss Tech Tile Adhesive අල්ලන්න හොඳම කෙනා.
Creamy richness redefined. Smooth, soft, spreadable. Introducing Fondre with canola and sunflower oil.
Park Avenue, long-lasting fragrance, unshakable confidence.
There is a rhythm to island life, where a walk is a dance, where there is work-life flexibility, where fun is serious, and where songs rise out of the sea. The unique and amazing facets of island living inspire us.
Bring that inspiration home. Lanka Tiles. Fine living. Redefined.
Nava Rexona Sports Defense 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Are you okay?
Whose fault is this? Looks like someone didn't use Tokyo Super Seal for waterproofing. Tokyo Super Seal. Do it right the first time.
Nava Rexona Sports Defense 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Creamy richness redefined. Smooth, soft, spreadable. Introducing Fondre with canola and sunflower oil.
Nava Rexona Sports Defense 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි. The road is yours.
German engineered tires for Sri Lankan roads. Seat car radials. The road is yours.
Love rugby.
Live rugby.
Prima Kotumi. Fun tamai.
කොහෙන් හරි කමන්නේ ෆොටෝ එක තිබ්බනම් මට මේ බිත්තිය කැත වහගන්න තිබ්බා.
චෞමරි අක්කා. බිත්තියට ස්විස් ටෙක් ස්කිම් කෝඩ් ගාලා ෆිනිෂ් කළා නම් ඔය ප්‍රශ්න මුකුත් නැහැ.
Swiss Tech Skim Coat finish එකට හොඳම කෙනා.
Park Avenue, long-lasting fragrance, unshakable confidence.
The road is yours. German engineered tires for Sri Lankan roads. Seat car radials. The road is yours.
Park Avenue, long-lasting fragrance, unshakable confidence.
කොහෙන් හරි කමන්නේ ෆොටෝ එක තිබ්බනම් මට මේ බිත්තිය කැත වහගන්න තිබ්බා.
චෞමරි අක්කා. බිත්තියට ස්විස් ටෙක් ස්කිම් කෝඩ් ගාලා ෆිනිෂ් කළා නම් ඔය ප්‍රශ්න මුකුත් නැහැ.
Swiss Tech Skim Coat finish එකට හොඳම කෙනා. Nava Rexona Sports Defense 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Big question, right? What if you didn't have to choose just one version of yourself? What if you could explore them all? In one universe, you're building the future. In another, you're saving the planet. Or leveling up in the business world. At ESU, every class, every opportunity unlocks a new version of yourself so that you can discover the best one. Welcome to the Infinite You. Welcome to ESU.
Park Avenue, long-lasting fragrance, unshakable confidence.
Creamy richness redefined. Smooth, soft, spreadable. Introducing Fondre with canola and sunflower oil.
වතුරත් ලීක් වෙලා. ස්ලැබ් එකත් ඉවරයි. බලන්නකො දැන් සාලේ කැත. චමරි.
ස්විස්ටෙක් ඇක්වාශීල් 2K waterproof දැම්මනම් වතුර කාන්දු වෙන්නෙත් නෑ. හිතටත් නිදහස්.
ස්විස්ටෙක් ඇක්වාශීල් 2K waterproofer සීල් කරන්න හොඳම කෙනා.
දවසම ෆ්‍රෙෂ් වෙන්න. O3 Spirit and Freedom perfumed body spray.
Boss, I got you some homemade milk toffee. Shall I bring it now? You know, no matter what others say, you are really important to us. I have never seen anyone care about the company as much as you do.
While you're working hard to earn your yearly bonus, save money with Commercial Bank's Power Bonus. Open an account with just 5,000 rupees and earn bonus interest every 3 months straight.
Park Avenue, long-lasting fragrance, unshakable confidence.
The Bogambara Stadium here in the heart of the hill capital. Kingswood College taking on Mahanama here in the 4th week of Dialog Schools Rugby League. The penultimate week of the first round before we step on to the final week. Kingswood College got on to scoring their opening try, and all 3 tries scored by the man in the number 8 jersey playing as lock, Madhuranga Pushpakumar. 3 Amana bag tries. Mahanama got in a penalty and made sure that they were in the fight. After that, I beg your pardon, got the conversion right, but Madhuranga Pushpakumar running circles in that final move, showcasing that he has some pace to burn as well. And Rusit Tamodya took over the kicking duties from Baudouin and decided that the gush of wind was a little too strong for a place kick, so went in with a drop kick to finish off the proceedings of the first half. Mahanama College will consider themselves pretty unlucky to go into half-time with that scoreline. They've been there and thereabouts in the fight, despite not being able to get the advantage that they required. They had to play 10 minutes minus their full complement of players due to a yellow card, but seems to have done a couple of changes from what I can see. Skipper Kannagara back into the mix in that number 12 jersey. It was a move that Mahanama wanted to make. So he will be expected to lead his charges from the front. Kingswood, on the other hand, will be jubilant. They will want to make sure that they continue their good work and to try and capitalize in this first quarter of the half and really put this game to rest.
We bowed in to kick things off. Kingswood have played brilliant rugby. Number 8 scoring a hat-trick of tries as Bowdin restarts things from the left to right. There's that win going in, was taken back. Ratnayaka puts a terrible kick, and that will be a line out in favor of Kingswood. Good work, for good opportunity for Kingswood early on to put a good start to the second half.
Well, we did mention this. Look at that assistant referee's flag as Kingswood set it up. Met with some resistance, but reaching out the Kingswoodians. Have they managed to get the ball to the ground? Referee Fonseca says no, it's held up. But straight away, behind the kick of Baudouin, making Mahanama difficult to judge that ball, so they will have to adapt to this. as soon as possible, and also they will have the sun in their eye. The setting sun will be in their eye, so that's something they will have to keep note as well. The goal kick fielded cleanly by Shafras. Kingswood now through Pansilu Bandara. Ball has been won by Mahanama College, turned over. Will look to try and exit. Wants Piris to tuck it down. Here's Ratnayaka. Advantage in favor of Mahanama College, so the referee will come back for the penalty.
Yeah, in the second half, the wind is playing a role because all kicks of Ratnayaka did not find the distance, nor the direction. And Ratnayaka will need to be mindful of where he lands his kicks, because Kingswood, the back line is brilliant. They have a couple of good speedsters.
Yet again, Akash giving the ball height. This is something you cannot do when you're playing against the wind here in Bogambara. Baudouin with a cross kick, fielded outside the 22 meters. This is the danger man in the number 11 jersey. Mandilu Hapuhinna has been bundled into touch. Good defensive work by Sachin Samantha, using the touchline as an extra defender. Cramped up space and bundled him into touch.
Baudin did look for the 50-22 as the line out has been turned over.
Brilliant work by the Mahanama jumpers, showing energy and making sure that they contest for everything on offer. Ratnayaka to Kannagara, gives it out to Akash. Akash was also brought on to the field at the death of the first half, didn't start the game. Here's a big man, Vemanga, carrying it for Mahanama. Situpa to Piris. Little bit of hesitation from the man who's come on to the field. Still advantage in favor of Mahanama. Shakya tucking it in. Ratnayaka to Kannagara. Kannagara looking to go through. Has travelled laterally and back of the hand pass. It's not collected cleanly by Akash, so penalty in favor of Mahanama College.
They will put this into touch. They need to play all their rugby in the second half in the opposite territory, because they're leading by 13 points. Kingswood scoring back-to-back tries on the brink of the half-time whistle as Ratnayaka puts it just outside the 22 meters. Mahanama, the forwards have carried hard, but the wing three quarters, they haven't really managed.
Quick line out from Mahanama College, going to number 2. Piris at the back with ball in hand. Digging for it is Fernando. Here's Ratnayaka. Kannagara is still going. Takes 3 men to bring him down. Ball available for Mahanama. Fernando, advantage in favor of Mahanama College. Shakya carries it. Offloads to his fellow lock, Nenula. Mahanama asking questions early in this second half, showing some intent. Hettigoda. Now a floating ball. And again has been bundled into touch, so they will go back to the previous advantage which was played by the referee right in front of the post.
Number 40.
Captain will ask his kicker Ratnayaka to put this into touch. They are looking for a try. Kingswood already 3 tries. The one shot of the 4 try bonus point, as well as Mahanama have an attacking line out.
Piris looking to set it quickly. Quickly set by Mahanama College, they found the Kingswood forwards napping. They're regrouping behind the ball, breaking and going for the line, but has been held up, has it? Yes, held up by the Kingswood defenders. Good work by the Kingswood forwards. Mahanama needed to be a little patient as Rusit restarts. Hapuhinna collecting in the corner, looking to run. Big hit on his opposite number, Nimviru. Beg your pardon, Sadeva Marasurya. Quick ball available for Mahanama College. Here's Shakya. Forwards.
No, hands off.
Yet again inside the 22 meters. Ratnayaka, Kannagara, cramped up for space. Kannagara goes on the outside and offloads. It's a messy pass.
The corner line out option, captain.
Well, the captain Kannagara's influence is already showing, but equally well defended by the two center combinations of Kingswood, Ashik Kazmi and Samantha.
Inside.
Couple of breaks for Kannagara already, but the center combinations have held strong, and it will be a line scrum in favor of Kingswood. They'll have the scrum inside the 22 meters, hence they can kick it out.
Steady scrum for Kingswood. Here's Kanayaka, who gives it out to Tamud, puts ball to boot, a cross field kick, and just short of a couple of meters for it to be a 50-22. But that's a massive territorial gain, and the forwards will be very thankful.
Brilliant kick from Rusit Tamodya. This is what he can do. He has a calm head on his shoulders, and he has a brilliant kick. And there's Bowding as well.
Quickly taken by Mahanama College. Yet again looking to take the line outs quickly. Chasing that was Sadeva Marasurya, who couldn't get himself into a good position to collect that ball. Would have been ideal if he let the ball bounce or try to boot it on arrival. So opportunity for Mahanama yet again. Situpa Fernando and Situm Ratnayaka combination at 9-10 for Mahanama has been so far so good. Every time they've had ball in hand, they've looked to create options.
Steady. Okay, no issue.
Fernando with the feed in. Here's Ratnayaka. Beg your pardon, that's Akash who puts ball high up. Kannagara with the chase.
No.
Mahanama come away with possession. Now swinging it out wide versus Fernando. A run from Nimviru. Fernando under pressure from the Kingswood defenders while looking to clear that rock. So Nenula. Break fly by Pires. Looks to offload. Knock forward advantage in favor of Mahanama College because there was a Kingswoodian hand that was, I believe, Dilson.
This is where Mahanama needs to strike, because they've been camping in the opposition half for about 5 to 6 minutes already.
Fernando with the put in. Options on both sides. He opts to go to the open side. Wrap around by Fernando. That's going to be a high tackle. And referee's patience might really run out, and it could be, it might be, no, penalty only. So Mahanama showing some resurgence as they go to touch, looking to put Kingswood under pressure.
Okay, go. Go.
Quick line out yet again from number 2. Ball available at the back. Goes out. Ratnayaka feeds into Akash. Akash back to Ratnayaka. Here's an opportunity for Mahanama College, but the tackle is good. Tacklers needed to release there. Hands on the ground is the call from the referee. Once you completed the tackle and got the player down, you need to first release and let the player who went down with the ball place it and make it available for his teammates. So right underneath the post.
Next time I'm card.
It will probably be a scrum. The captain handing the ball to the scrum half, Fernando, and by the looks of it, it will be a 5-meter scrum in favor of Mahanama. Interesting to see how they form the backline, because the number 12 Kannangara has been crash bowling and straightening the line, but he's gained a couple of meters. He's crossed the gain meter line, but hasn't really gone over. That is exactly what Mahanama need right now.
Interestingly, Mahanama College now deciding that they are going to go for points. 10 points to 20 leads, so much more better than 7 points to 20. So Mahanama deciding, despite the momentum being in their way, they are going to go for points. Try and inch their way closer to Kingswoodians, because for 15 minutes in this second half, it has been Mahanama who have been calling the shots, and they are rewarded for all the good work that they did for the past 15 minutes with 3 points on the board. 10 points to 20. Situ Ratnayaka gets 3 points for Mahanama College.
Kingswood need to bounce back. Crowd in, by the looks of it, will have the restart, and Mahanama making a couple of changes as well.
Fielding this ball is going to be difficult with the sun in your eye. Just like I said, that's going to be very, very, very tricky. Nimviru going for that ball, but the sun is right in your eye. That's why playing with the wind in the first half, Mahanama had to do a lot of work. Now Kingswood with an opportunity. Penalized Mahanama College for closing in the gap, I believe. No bringing a player down. Here's Madhuranga Pushpakumar charging in, looking for his fourth. Dilshan stopped inside the 5 meters. Now the forwards will get in on the act. Tilakaratna still going. Tilakaratna brought down, ripped away from Mahanama College, who are looking to run. Kick and chase. Aerial battle won by Mahanama. Fernando, Ratnayaka, beg your pardon, Shakya advantage in favor of Mahanama. Kingswood, despite going so very close to scoring their fourth Amana Bank try and the bonus point try, have to retreat, and Mahanama yet again making a... I believe they still haven't figured that kicking high up is not going to give you dividends. It's going to make your kick very unjudgeable, and Mahanama have been guilty of not finding touch on a couple of occasions. This time no contest, so referee lets it go. Mahanama setting it up, going forward. Paris goes to the ground, makes it available. Fernando, Ratnayaka, Kannagara, flat pass to Danuja to Kannagara. Kannagara still going. looking to get offload, but needed to release the player before they contest for that ball. Fernando onto the open side. Shakya carries for Mahanama. Fernando now to Pires, who tries to wriggle his way through the defenses. Kannagara, show and go, goes to the ground. And this time Kingswood right on top of that ball. Sachin Samanta was not part of the tackle, coming in, showing daylight and getting on top of that ball.
Brilliant work. Wasn't the tackler, he was the tackler. Had all the rights to the ball as Rusit Tamodya puts the ball to boot, but gains only around 20 to 25 meters. Kingswood have one more try for that four try bonus point, which they would desperately be looking for as two substitutes make into the field, the number 3 and the number 4 for Kingswood. Temash Tilakaratna and Pansalu Bandara goes in to the bench, and Dulish Rasanjana will be throwing in to this line out.
4-man line out overthrown by Kingswood College, but it was lost forward. Menusha Marasinghe gets his first touch.
Crouch. Bye. Set. Please, steady. Bowling. Steady.
Mahanama with the put in inside the Kingswood half. Ratnayaka Kannagara cutting back inside was Akash. Akash still going. Beautiful line run by Akash. On to the 5 meters now. Needs support. Needs to roll away. Amar Surya. Ball available. So Kingswood coming away with that. Tamodya with the clearance. Doesn't find touch. Attacking the ball was Danuja. Danuja on the counter. Still available for Mahanama College. Shakya has carried a couple of times for Mahanama already in this second half. Ratnayaka puts ball to boot. Looking for a cross and it just bounces inside the 22 meters.
Well, he could have given the ball out wide because he had 2 men on the outside. But important point from a Kingswood perspective is that they get this line out correct, because their line outs haven't been really working. And this time collected
by Kingswood College, and in comes a runner running a beautiful angle. This time Makila Dilshan losing their footing, but still keeping it going. Sadev Amar Surya sends the ball to the corner, and that's going to be a forward pass. Well, Kingswood College, did they throw the opportunity of scoring their bonus point try? That would have been a try for the ages for these young lads, but Kingswood looking to play fast open rugby. They want to try and pick up the pace of the game, looking to really close this one out here.
Well, there was
Set. Oh, steady.
Mahanama makes a mess out of the line out, tries to fringe.
Mahanama still with possession though. They will want to get out of this zone. Try and clear this one.
Release, please.
Taken back. Ratnayaka kicks it to the corner. Underneath that was Amar Surya. Now Baudwin looking for options, but the defenders are up. Kingswood securing it. Hirun, fresh off the bench, but Kingswood have lost that forward.
Kingswood have been looking to offload when they go down, and that has worked a couple of times, but it hasn't worked on another couple of times as well. And they are playing with a risk and reward here. The third try scored by Kingswood, it was due to a great continuity of play through that offloads. And Kingswood, even though they are playing with the wind, is having a tough time negating the heavy forwards of Mahanama.
Here's Mahanama. Ratnayaka yet again puts the ball high up. Contest for it is good from Mahanama College, but now they lose it forward. So it'll be a scrum in favour of Kingswood. Great attacking pedestal for the lads from the Rendell's Hill. The scrum in the corner. The line will have the entire width of the field at their mercy.
And Sadev Amarasuriya, the number 14 for Kingswood, has had to field a couple of big high up and unders from Ratnayaka, and he's only managed to hold on very nearly, and Baudin should have given the ball out wide initially.
This is going to be interesting. Ekanayaka to Tamodya. Akash, and in space is Amarasuriya. Manages to offload. Tamodya still keeping it available. Dulaj Fernando. Asmi to Hirun. Tamodya inside ball to Asmi. Asmi offloads. Asmi should have kept it in his hands.
That is what Kingswood have been trying to do. Whenever they go down, they've tried to offload the ball, and it worked a couple of times, but on many occasions they should look to play structured rugby and hopefully form a couple of more phases and then send the ball out wide, because Rusit Tamodya and Baudin have plenty of pace to burn, and so has Sadev Amarasuriya playing at the wing for Kingswood. They've got the side steps as well, but that last pass hasn't gone to hand, and that is why they haven't scored that fourth Tamana Bank try, the bonus point try. Kingswood are desperately looking for.
Scrum under pressure for Mahanama College. And Ratnayaka yet again puts ball to boot, still in play. Mahanama, how they came away with that I do not know, but referee Fonseca has spotted a loss forward. So scrum in favour of Kingswood College inside the 22 meters. Kingswood will be looking to capitalise. New halfback on the field. Ekanayaka moving into the second centre position. Yes, Kingswood. Tamodya crashing in Versa Baudwin makes the ball available. Quick ball out. Tamodya. Sitmal scampering for it for Amarasuriya. There's a pass to no man. Kingswood just there and thereabout. Need to make sure that they get the act right.
Well, Kingswood guilty of not sending the ball to the wing three quarters. Mahanama, whenever they've been in the red zone, has looked to put up and unders rather than go for territory. Here's Ratnaik again. Going to the near side. Bounces. Collected by Tavisha. Ekanayaka takes the ball into contact.
The exits from Mahanama has been questionable. Yes, Rasanjana, that time it's going to be obstruction. So referee will come back to the penalty. High shot call. So opportunity for Kingswood College to go to the corner.
Bowdin will put this inside the red zone. Inside the 22 meters. Does really well, but 10 meters out. Kingswood line out needs to work really well because their line outs department haven't really switched up until this moment because they've managed to knock the ball on, or rather have overthrown passes.
Entering the last 10 minutes of our clock, and yet again Kingswood College guilty of not getting the line out right, but referee Fonseca showing the card and sending the jumper for Mahanama number 5 Hansaka Shakya to the sin bin. Last 10 minutes of the game, Madhuranga Pushpakumara saw the 4th try under his name before he even caught the ball. Ratnaika yet again. These exits are really hurting Mahanama. Baldwin to Tamodya. Tamodya passes to no man. A forward pass from the Kingswood first 5-8.
Yeah, there again the last pass not going to hand. And Rusit Tamodya is trying to gain that extra meat, and he's putting the ball out flat through his hands, and a cutout pass to the corner. He should look to where he has his wing 3/4, because a couple of passes have gone to no man. And since Pavish Ekanaka is playing at the first center position, and the fly half has been changed as well for Kingswood. I think Rusit Tamodya, that's he has been moved to fullback, and by the looks of it, Bowdin will be playing as the second center, and Kavi Shekanayaka as the first, and there's a new fly half for Kingswood.
Rocha Karavita coming in the number 23 jersey, and will man the first 5-8 duties. Here's Kannagara to Danuja. In the corner is Nimviru. Has been bundled into touch by the Kingswoodians. They do have a 10-point cushion, but in the last 10 minutes of the game, you have a one-man advantage, and Kingswood will not be happy if they don't have the bonus point in the bag. It's going to be very important going into that second round. Quick line out this time, no problem for Kingswood, but little bit of handling errors creeping into Chanindu Adhikari, who has otherwise been absolutely phenomenal throughout this game. In that number 6 jersey for Kingswood College, man, a lot of defensive work. Not really seen with flashy runs or passes, but he'd been doing a lot of work for Kingswoodians. Involved in plenty of contacts. Ball out. Mahanama wrap around to Ratnaika. Here's Danuja. Throws a pass at Hapuhinno, is not able to collect. Quickly taken by Kingswood College.
Advantage offside number 5.
Offside advantage in favor of the host.
Given to Bowdin. Bowdin puts a lovely up and under. Bounces just outside the 22 meters, and now being knocked down. Buttery fingers. Even though this...
Oh, well. We had all the time in the world. Malinka Danuja guilty of not collecting the ball and catching that ball as soon as he possibly could. When he decided to, it was a half-hearted attempt. And now, Kingswood under tremendous pressure. They're deep in their half. Sanuk Setman feeds this 7-man scrum. Setman gives it to Menusha Marasinghe, who goes in for the 4th Amana Bank try for Kingswood College. And it's that man, Pushpakumara, who celebrates with him. I got 3, mate, and this is your one. Absolute brilliant stuff from Kingswoodians. Getting that 4th Amana Bank try, bonus point, and you could safely say they've now put this game to bed.
What a brilliant run. A lovely couple of steps from the flank, the number 20, Menusha Marasinghe. And he accelerated into the space and dots down over the whitewash as Bowdin will look to add the extras. And that goes through. Brilliant work. 27 points to 10. Kingswood having an upper hand here at Bogambara. The home ground. They are fresh off a victory against Zaira last weekend, and back-to-back victories will surely book them a place in the plate segment.
Well, they may have got their first victory after a couple of seasons against Zahira last week, but no victory is as sweet as the victories that you get in front of your own crowd. Kingswood College, this is brilliant for the Kingswoodians who are looking for a way up, and they've played and competed very well in their group. Mahanama with the restart collected by Kingswood College, who are looking to play with fire now. They are looking for their 5th Tamud with the crossfield kick. They've recognized there is a loophole where the Mahanama lads are not very happy to collect the ball. Hapuhinna deciding to run, could have placed the ball inside, runs to the corner, met with a tackle by Marasinghe and Ekanayaka. That was a sure hospital pass if there ever was one, but Tilakaratna managing to hold on it. Avishka, Fernando, and in the corner is Nimbiru. Mahanama still keeping it alive. Danuja now. Pressure from Kingswood, but coming from the sides is the call from referee. Here's Fernando. Tenno case is the referee. Still alive for Mahanama. Looking to offload, but Deshan Avishka arrives. Yes, Piris have done beautiful work for Mahanama. Kanagara still going with a beautiful offload to Ratnayaka. Needed to get it out. No hand, says the referee. Ball still available. Kanagara picks and goes. Kanagara still going. Offloads to Situpa Fernando. Situpa Fernando not held in the tackle and will touch down for the 2nd Amana Bag try from Mahanama College. Will this be too little too late, as Situpa Fernando, who's been everywhere in this game for Mahanama, deservedly gets a try to his name. 17 points to 27 with the conversion to come. Now Mahanama will want to rush and see whether there is enough time for them to try and turn this one around, or at least take home a losing bonus point.
Wonder why Kanangara started from the bench for Mahanama, because he has been the player of the second half for for Mahanama rather. They have been, he has been going into space and he knows when to pass as well. Draws in defenders and gives the wing three quarters and the fullback enough space to go as the number 9 goes in, and that goes the distance. Beautiful conversion from Ratnayaka, who's had a good day with the boot.
Situm Ratnayaka adds in the extra 17 points to 27, 69 and a half minutes on our clock. Referee might have a couple more. Mahanama College still down to 14 men. Baldwin with the restart puts it high up. And Mahanama still struggling to find that ball in the setting sun.
No.
Need to try and exit, but they have a problem in hand. They can't kick possession away as well. Pires from a distance carries it outside the 22. Now Mahanama. Situpa Fernando with the carry. Advantage in favour of Mahanama. Quickly taken by Situm Ratnayaka. 10 OK is the call from the referee. Kanagara is there to collect it, but they've lost it forward. Kingswood now looking to put a counter on. It was jackled off by the Mahanama. First 5-8 Ratnayaka. Fernando managing to get away. It's been an absolute live wire for Mahanama College. Another lost forward by Kingswood College. I think we need to discuss and decide about the Swiss Tech perfect player of the match. I think there have been some performers from Kingswood who really put their hands up around the park. Dulishwara Sanjana has been terrific in that number 2 jersey. You can't look over Madhuranga Pushpakumara as well for the hat-trick. Tavishek Nayaka was very good as well, and Sachinta Samantha in the number 13 jersey, but I'm going to bend towards Dulishwara Sanjana and Madhuranga Pushpakumara because it was the forwards from Kingswood that got them good pedestal to track from, and also the skipper Tavishek Nayaka's distribution and leadership really did matter for Kingswood College. So if you ask me, I'm going to go with Tavishek Nayaka for his performance as Kingswood College puts the ball up and rolls the dice. And Mahanama will be very happy to take the scrum at close to halfway mark, as they will desperately look to go for at least one more score, which will bring them in within 7 points and gets the second row back into the middle, now restored to their original number. Mahanama last move is the call from the referee, so only got seconds in this game remaining. Mahanama with the last roll of the dice, and I think Kanangara, the skipper from Mahanama College, losing the ball forward, and that's the final whistle. Kingswood College getting the big W here at Bogambara against Mahanama College, who put in a hearty fight but has to be satisfied with coming second best. Back-to-back wins for Kingswood. This would give them a world of confidence going into the final week of the Dialog Schools Rugby League. Dulisha Rasanjana in the number 2 jersey for Kingswood College was absolutely brilliant. Some of his counter-rucking was absolutely perfect as well, but for his leadership and marshalling the troops from the half-back position, Tavisheka Naika will be Swiss Tech perfect player of the match. And from the losers, Situpa Fernando in the number 9 jersey and Situm Ratnaika were absolutely brilliant and put their hands up as well alongside Samadita Piris, who had to take on the responsibility of leading the side in the first half as well.
Back-to-back victories for Kingswood. Now they have Dharmaraja left here at Bogambara, and they will surely, by the looks of it, will secure a plate finish. Kingswood at home, winning the first game. They played here against Isipatana. That was the first match at home for Kingswood. They lost it, and this is the full-time confirmation. Kingswood College, 27 points to 17. It went right down to the wire, but Kingswood really had the class to come on top of Mahanama. There's a replay of the try that was scored, the highlights of the second half. And this is the last try that was scored by Mahanama. And conversion was put through as well, but things ended 27 points to 17. Kingswood for the first time this season at home victorious against Mahanama, and this is the key stats of the game. 27 points to 17, 4 tries, 2 conversions, 1 penalty, giving Kingswood the 27 points, and 2 tries, 2 conversions and 1 penalty, giving Mahanama their 17 points. And the Swiss Tech perfect player of the match is Tavisheka Naika, the captain from Kingswood, leading all the way up front. His distribution was brilliant, and his good head on his shoulders. He has an intelligent rugby mind at hand, and he's showcased for the second time of the season. Tavisheka Naika becomes the perfect player of the match. And the next week fixtures: Thurston taking on Vidyartha at Air Force Grounds. That's on the 5th of July. We have all the games on 5th of July. And Wesley taking on Anand. That would be an easy game for Wesley. And Dharmaraja taking on Kingswood here at Kandy Nithawala Rugby Stadium. Dharmaraja will be home, and Zaira will be taking on Mahanama at Zaira College Grounds. That will be a tough game for both teams. Trinity Royal taking on at Trinity College Grounds. That will be a brilliant game. Both teams haven't lost a game so far, and so has the Thomians and Isipatana. They haven't lost any games so far, and that's at St. Thomas's College Grounds at Mount Lavinia. And the Thomians would love to upset Patana. And Peters taking on DS Senanaika. That is going to be a close encounter as well, because Peters lost to Wesley, and DS Senanaika, after a couple of losses, have gone back to back, and they'll be playing at St. Peter's College Grounds. And St. Joseph's will take on Sri Sumangala, and that's a match to watch, and that will decide who will go on to the plate segment. That is at CRNFC, and Science will take on Anthony's, and at Science College Grounds. And the Antonians haven't won a game so far, and they'll be looking to at least win one, and so as Science, they are at the bottom. And those are the next week's fixtures of week 5. And we have Sri Lanka Rugby taking on UAE of the 4th of July, kick-off at 4 p.m. and it's at Racecourse Stadium's Colombo, and we will be live on the Papare TV bringing you that game, and that's on Friday. And Sri Lanka, if they can topple UAE, they probably might have an outside equation chance of ending up at maybe 3. And that's the game coming to an end. Kavindra Rajpaksha signing off with the production and technical crew of Papare TV.
Stand by for opener.
Sri Lanka's #1 sports channel, ThePapare.
3, 2, 1, roll.
ඉතින් ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ අංකික ක්‍රීඩා නාලිකාව ThePapare සමග.
Welcome back to ThePapare.
Welcome to the live broadcast on ThePapare.
Good luck, guys. Good luck, everyone.
ThePapare, Sri Lanka's #1 television sports channel.
Creamy richness redefined. Smooth, soft, spreadable. Introducing Fondre with canola and sunflower oil.
රාමෙන් පාරක් දාමුද?
මෙතන
මෙතන විතරක් නෙමෙයි. ඕනෙම තැනක රාමෙන්. හඳුන්වා දෙන මෙල්බන් ස්නැකර්ස් කොරියන් රාමෙන් සේවරි විස්කට්. රාමෙන් සැරට සෙට් වෙන්න.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Some bonds last a lifetime. Nippon Cement.
Park Avenue, long-lasting fragrance, unshakable confidence.
Keep sweating. Keep pushing the limits. Keep stepping up your game. Keep shining. Keep rising. No matter what your fitness goal is, we are always there by you, with you. Iodex, get, spray, go.
Saratona enjoy karanga party ekata go.
Night Go Pocket Perfume. Youth ekata go ekak.
එක පැත්තකින් වාගෙනදී තව පැත්තකින් මතුවෙනවා. මේ ටයිල් එක බෑ. දෙක තුනක් කැඩිලත් එක්ක. චමරි අක්කා.
ජීවිත කාලය පුරාම අල්ලන් ඉන්න නම් ටයිල් අල්ලන්න ඕන ස්විස් ටෙක් ටයිල් ඇඩිසිව්.
ස්විස් ටෙක් ටයිල් ඇඩිසිව් අල්ලන්න හොඳම කෙනා.
Hi, I'm Heshan Jensen. 2025 ස්කූල් රග්බි සීසන් එකට සහභාගී වෙන හැමෝටම සුබ පතනවා. All the very best.
German engineered tires for Sri Lankan roads. Seat car radials. The road is yours.
Maliban lemon puff puff, lemon puff, Maliban lemon puff. Hamasitakma pipide, rasa lemon rasa ye. Jeevithayama mihirai, Maliban lemon puff puff, lemon puff, Maliban lemon puff, Maliban lemon puff, chilvenna lemon.
Park Avenue, long-lasting fragrance, unshakable confidence.
Love rugby.
Live rugby.
Prima Kotumi. Fun tamari.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
එක පැත්තකින් වාගෙනදී තව පැත්තකින් මතුවෙනවා. මේ ටයිල් එක බෑ. දෙක තුනක් කැඩිලත් එක්ක. චමරි අක්කා.
ජීවිත කාලය පුරාම අල්ලන් ඉන්න නම් ටයිල් අල්ලන්න ඕන ස්විස් ටෙක් ටයිල් ඇඩිසිව්.
ස්විස් ටෙක් ටයිල් ඇඩිසිව් අල්ලන්න හොඳම කෙනා.
දවසම ෆ්‍රෙෂ් වෙන්න. O3 Spirit and Freedom perfumed body spray.
Hello everyone, Shahid Zumri here. 2025 Schools Rugby League සෙල්ලම් කරන හැමෝටම සුබ පතනවා. All the very best. Good luck.
සමදා සමහන් සමදා සුවෙන්.
Our mountains are majestic. They can be life-giving. Some are even sacred, and their heights bear marks of our heritage. Our mountains elevate us. To us, they are ever inspiring.
Bring that inspiration home. Lanka Tiles. Fine living. Redefined.
Hi, I'm Navi Marsinga. I'm here to wish you all the very best for the School Rugby League. So make sure to have fun and reach your potential. Enjoy.
ඉන්ජෙක්ෂන් එක.
බයද? ඒවටත් බෙහෙත් අපි ළඟ තියෙනවා. ඉඳගන්න.
උස්වත්ත පවුලින් හඳුන්වා දෙන රස ඇබ්බැහිය චර්පි චිප්ස් රිදෙන්න දැනෙන රස තව ඉන්ජෙක්ෂන් එකක් ගහමුද?
German engineered tires for Sri Lankan roads. Seat car radials. The road is yours.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
German engineered tires for Sri Lankan roads. Seat car radials. The road is yours.
Park Avenue, long-lasting fragrance, unshakable confidence.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Follow your dreams.
achieve your goals. With every step, let your story unfold. In this world you will shine, just believe it's your time. Sky is the ultimate limit, never can you stop any day.
Chase your dream career with eSoft Metro Campus.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
කොහෙන් හරි කමන්නේ ෆොටෝ එක තිබ්බනම් මට මේ බිත්තිය කැත වහගන්න තිබ්බා.
චමරි අක්කා.
බිත්තියට ස්විස්ටෙක් ස්කිම් කෝඩ් ගාලා ෆිනිෂ් කළා නම් ඔය ප්‍රශ්න මුකුත් නැහැ.
ස්විස්ටෙක් ස්කින් කෝට් ෆිනිෂ් එකට හොඳම කෙනා.
උස්වත්ත පවුලින් හඳුන්වා දෙන රස ඇබ්බැහිය චර්පි චිප්ස් රිදෙන්න දැනෙන රස.
දවසම refresh වෙන්න train එකට go.
Night Go Pocket Perfume Youth එකට go එකක්.
Love rugby.
Live rugby.
Prima Kotumi. Fun tamari.
Park Avenue, long-lasting fragrance, unshakable confidence.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Boss, you're the one who lifted this company to where it is today, ne? Your work is so well organized and your capability really shines through it.
While you're working hard to earn your yearly bonus, save money with Commercial Bank's Power Bonus. Open an account with just 5,000 rupees and earn bonus interest every 3 months straight.
Park Avenue, long-lasting fragrance, unshakable confidence.
වතුරත් ලීක් වෙලා. ස්ලැබ් එකත් ඉවරයි. බලන්නකෝ දැන් සාලේ කැත. චමරි.
ස්විස්ටෙක් ඇක්වාෂීල් 2K waterproof දැම්මා නම් වතුර කාන්දු වෙන්නෙත් නැහැ. හිතටත් නිදහස්.
ස්විස්ටෙක් ඇක්වාෂීල් 2K waterproofer සීල් කරන්න හොඳම කෙනා.
උස්වත්ත පවුලින් හඳුන්වා දෙන රස ඇබ්බැහිය චර්පි චිප්ස් රිදෙන්න දැනෙන රස.
Park Avenue, long-lasting fragrance, unshakable confidence.
විහිළු නෙමේ ටෝකියෝ සුපර් ඕන වැඩකට සුපර්.
ඉන්ජෙක්ෂන් එක.
බයද? ඒවටත් බෙහෙත් අපි ළඟ තියෙනවා ඉඳගන්න.
උස්වත්ත පවුලින් හඳුන්වා දෙන රස ඇබ්බැහිය චර්පි චිප්ස් රිදෙන්න දැනෙන රස. තව ඉන්ජෙක්ෂන් එකක් ගහමුද?